Okay, let's go live. Welcome to levelupyourgame.net. This is the ClanBase Nations Cup Team Deathmatch. Sweden versus Slovakia. I'm Disrepute. And the first map looks like it's going to be Grim Dungeons. The teams for Sweden: Bab, Puri, Maddox, Dibby. For Slovakia: Wizian, Matod, Rindo, and Yoko. Yeah, I did type that. So it should be an interesting game, this. Love Nations Cup, it's like my favourite. TDM, Grim Dungeons, my favourite map.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to go.
Fight.
Wizian to start off with, gets a spawn in the shards, he misses out on the shotgun because his teammate gets in there first, but just setting in with that machine gun. And straight down to Bab's railgun. Now, of course, Sweden will be the favourites for this match. Undoubtedly, the favourites probably for the whole tournament.
Teams are tied.
In the group, Serbia and Slovenia as well.
Blue leads.
Let's see what that's. Purgatory is Sweden's map choice, interestingly enough. I guess it would suit their kind of style of play. Grim Dungeons is Slovakia's map pick. Watching Bab with the rail, not much happening at the moment. Waiting for that battlesuit. Can spawn between 30 and 59 seconds. There is the battlesuit and the quad on this map. 2 yellows, the red. The only thing it is missing, well, it's missing a mega health. And weapon wise, the plasma. So Yoko, 4 kings
Teams are
player,
tied.
takes the quad. Battlesuit was picked up exactly the same time. Dibby just intercepts Yoko. Couldn't do much about it going up the bounce pad with only a lightning gun. He gets a stacked battlesuit player with rocket. And so Dibby moving through to this quad area. Now, generally you will see teams try and take control using the power up of one of the yellows if they have the red locked down, but this time he does go down. Wizian getting the frag. Just got a railgun. Now I'd expect Slovakia to play this quite slowly. They're going to settle for the yellows and make Sweden work for frags from the red. I haven't seen Sweden play this map in quite a while, so it'll be interesting to see how coordinated they are on Grim Dungeons. There are 3 frags to the good at the moment. Bab trying to force his way through. It's Bab, Rage Gaming player. Plenty of TDM experience in that Swedish lineup. Still on Wizian. He's just working with this rail, trying to get position so he can get a shot in there. From the pressure of Dibby this time it is. Manages to hit the shot. Bab takes a shot to the chest as well. We've got 15 seconds until the quad. It looks like Slovakia have secured this one at the moment. Not going to put any pressure on the battlesuit though, interestingly. So we'll see Puri, superstar player for XT, of course. He takes the battlesuit. Rindo with the quad, moving through low, same route Yoko took last time. Oh, Maddox manages to catch him unaware with the rocket launcher. Puri didn't even need to do anything with his battlesuit against the quad. Oh, Maddox going down. Yoko in position above this red armor. He's still got 10 seconds to wait, so he's not going to grab it. Does dish out quite a good amount of damage though on Puri with the rocket launcher, but they are 8 frags behind already, Slovakia. Folly and Puri. 42 LG, very nice, but that was bounce pad as we saw. Actually, Sweden look like they've lost sight of really what they have control of. Running around these lower corridors. Might want to push in on the red, but Puri didn't seem so sure that that's what they were going to do. Yoko does go down to Puri's rail. As he managed to die by dropping his railgun at the red. His teammate picked it up, but actually Slovakia have got in here on this key item position of the red armor and the rocket launcher. Dibby still coming in, and it will be the Swedish way, I think, to keep attacking over and over, trying to win back that red. But we'll have to see as the power-ups do approach. They are both pretty much the same time still. Battlesuit slightly ahead by 3 seconds, in fact. Wizzian pressuring the Swedish guys who look like they've decided to settle for the quad. At least 2 of them we saw. Might just be 1 now. Battlesuit going to be up in a second. We'll just stay with Wizzian though, see what he can do to this quad damage. He has got a nice bit of armor. He actually takes out Puri. Might want to move in. Bab takes the quad. Good rail work from Wizzian. Might want to just try and use a different gun to take out the quad. And the quad does go down. Yoko left with the battlesuit.
Teams are tied.
Good work from Slovakia there, and in fact, they are in the lead at the moment. Who would have thought that? Still following Yoko. He's slightly laggy, which isn't ideal for stream, obviously. But Sweden actually sitting back now, interestingly. 6 frags to the good, are Slovakia. As NVC joins the stream. Good evening, NVC.
Hello, hello, hello. Did you say Slovakia will win it?
At the moment, it's only 6 minutes in, though.
Wow.
By 4 frags.
The DM4, that's not too bad, is it?
Was their map pick, Grim Dungeons? Second map will be Purgatory. ClanBase Nations Cup. Sweden would be favourites to go out this group. Slovakia looking to maybe take the second spot. A win versus Sweden would do do them quite a good. Well, I don't. That doesn't make any sense, but be quite good towards that goal. Maddox and Bab pressuring from the rail position. Excellent rockets. Don't know how Maddox didn't go down there. It seemed like the splash just did nothing to him. 1 frag's the difference now. We've only got 8 seconds until this battlesuit, and Maddox is in an excellent position. In fact, Sweden were very clever taking over that rail point just before the battlesuit, because now Puri's able to move in, take the battlesuit, and Dibby, look at this. Triple stack the yellow. Oh my god, it's a nade. A quad nade through that doorway as well. Wizzian will be quite upset with that. But Sweden with both power-ups now. Very good play indeed, NBC.
Oh yeah, just give me a couple of minutes to work out what's what. Who's been holding red so far in this game? Wow, Dibby's having a monster quad run. You know when you're able to push down to lower yellow and maybe even secure it, that you're...
Yeah, he had a nice stack of the yellows, but he hasn't got another gun. Luckily, rocket spawns for him, and look at that yellow as well. Things are just going his way today. Yeah, well, the game started off so far. Sweden, of course, got the early advantage, got the reds. Power up each. And then Slovakia managed to take back control of the red, which is when you've joined. But Sweden have reversed that around, managed to take both power-ups, and now they're looking like they're in charge.
Yeah, I mean, looking at Dibby's actually at the moment, only hitting 13% railgun. Perhaps should think about dropping that rail to one of his teammates in red whilst he just holds this rail with a rocket launcher.
All Swedes are generally born with good rails, so that kind of accuracy, you really don't expect that from a Swede, ever. Any Swede, even if they've never played the game before, you expect them to hit something like 60 rail. Oh, he's been really rash there. Jumped through the window. He'd only just walked over there, didn't know what was going on. And now he's down to 4 health. I'm going to switch away, in fact.
That's only 20 seconds before the power-ups as well. Did he really need to do that?
It's a good position to cause some damage from, but you always have to be aware of what's ahead, what might ambush you, exactly like he got caught. In fact, he was lucky he didn't die. Wizzian at the quad already. He has got the lightning gun out.
What a spawn for Dibby.
And Maddox takes the battlesuit. Let's see what happens with the quad. It looks like it's getting delayed.
Is this on purpose?
Yeah. Well, remember, Yoko will be calling the tactics for them, and Four Kings are well known for delaying their power-ups. It is a kind of strategy that can get you in and around the back of the battlesuit player. In fact, of course, you could just let the battlesuit run down now and then move through with quad. There's the battlesuit. It's going to be pinned into a corner. Excellent LG, and Maddox is ripped to shreds by Yoko's play. Maddox, unlucky spawn right in front of the quad damage. He hasn't got that much health, and he's going to find it hard to move in to the red armor room and actually do anything. He's going to go down straight away.
I don't think he really needs to do that. I think he should have just held back on the yellows. Only a few seconds left. Going up against 4 people in a red armor room when none of your teammates are there. Obviously they're on comms. They're going to make another push in again though, but again, going up against 4-3 people, it's just a little bit too rash in my opinion.
Yeah, halfway through this first map then, Grim Dungeons, still fairly low scoring game, and actually it's really a trait we've seen since the update. The reduction of damage to machine gun and shotgun is obviously going to reduce the amount of frags that go on. So we have to start getting used to these score lines. Sweden have opened up a fairly comfortable advantage, especially as they control the red armor, which is their primary objective at least. But as a setup now, they're not really very secure. Nobody's in the shotgun room or the rail to block those 2 entrances off, so that's a bit of a strange position to be in. Got 15 seconds till the battlesuit. That is first. Now Slovakia have a very simple strategy now.
Sure, he wants this as well. 100-100. Rocket launcher in hand.
Wow, that was an aggressive attack. There you go, Slovakia going to send 3 people to attack this battlesuit. There it is, up on the spot. Nice last rocket. Does damage Puri. Oh my god.
Why would you go forward? What? Amateur mistake.
Well, he saw the shafter as well. I'm surprised he still tried to rocket jump forwards. Usually you can go back. Dibby manages to get in for Sweden and take... Oh, that is an excellent rocket. Don't know who shot that. Matod. Second rocket. Damages them, only 53 health. Oh, Rindo does a bit of damage, but Dibby managed to save himself with some excellent rockets, but this squadron has pretty much come to a halt.
Yeah, I think it'd be unwise to go into red armor now. But we'll see. He's looking like he wants to push in.
All of Sweden have gone in through this shotgun doorway, and there wasn't really anything stopping them, but Dibby did of course go down with quad running out and low health like 50. Yoko getting the frag and defending the room, and Slovakia have done a good job there.
And room's up in arms at the moment. It looks like Slovakia may keep hold of it, as they are going to pick up a couple of extra spawn frags eventually, probably from Jocko. Or Yoko, sorry.
He's very laggy, Yoko. It's not the stream when it's on his point of view. Might have to keep switching off his point of view, which is a shame because he is one of the star players for Slovakia. Pulling Dibby now, only 15 health. Got a couple of weapons he could give his teammates, but he decides to run away. He should go down here, really, although somehow dodging those rockets. Managed to survive a little bit longer than he should have. 15 seconds until the battlesuit. Matod in an excellent position. Hurry, look at those rockets though. Brilliant work from him. Eventually does go down.
Oh, could be Slovakia's here. Only 1 player. Oh no, there's 2 Swedish players now, but an LG of Wizzy, and if he's run out of LG, this is bad for Slovakia.
Well, from him, Matod has just gone straight to quad. Wizzy and managed to get Battlesuit. He had a bit of armour as well. He doesn't have a weapon though, and only 19 ammo on his machine gun. And Yoko trying to hit the nades on the quad carrier Maddox, who managed to pick up some yellow armours and shards and a shotgun.
There's no LG for him, this could be a little bit awkward as he tries to push in. He has got around 10-second advantage. The Battlesuit should run out in a few seconds if it's still up. I'm not quite sure. It is actually. Wizzian's down lower levels, so...
Yeah, and Sweden have taken over that red armour. In fact, Slovakia really want to just fade away at this point, away from the... Oh, Maddox. Oh dear.
I tell you what, I watched Maddox play this map several times, and yeah, very good player, but he's had so many just epic fails along by that bounce pad, you know, most unintentional as well.
Wouldn't
Seems
say
to be
Wouldn't
very
say he's
unlucky position.
known as a TDMer, so maybe that's the root of his mistakes, the lack of experience compared to perhaps some of the other TDM players.
I wouldn't even say that. I think it's just a position on probably the one position on every Quake Live map where Maddox just has the worst luck. Quake Live.
Finding Dibby again. I'm going to switch round. Wizian going to try and escape the attacks of the Swedes here. Actually brilliant. Got away pretty well. And Slovakia are happy to set off with these yellows now. The score is very close. I mean, a lot of people don't think would have predicted this kind of scoreline. Many people would suggest that Sweden would just run away with the score against pretty much anybody.
5-minute warning.
But as I always say, just repeat, you can't leave it to the last set of power-ups, so it is this one or nothing, in my opinion. So they're going to have to try and get both, as they have been doing.
There we go. Puri manages to throw himself off. Bab does get this battle suit though. He's under a lot of pressure. Yoko! What the hell? Manages to get a quad with 1 health. Even gets a pummel kill. Maddox complaining that Yoko's warping. And he really is. In fact, I'm going to switch away. Go around and find the battle suit. There it is, Bab. He's going to move through against the quad. Oh, nice rocket. He was pushed back there. He's got 4 seconds. Yoko goes down though to the rocket. Look how warpy Yoko is. I agree, that's like not something you'd want to play against particularly.
Yeah, especially now the shotgun isn't so powerful and you need to use that LG a lot more. God, it must be annoying trying to hit him.
Dibby calling his teammate to get that railgun, no doubt. Otherwise he would have just picked up himself. Replenished his ammo, which is only 1 shot remaining now. Well, that is ridiculously aggressive. I really don't know why he did that. Just went down pretty easily now. Wizian, he started to stack up a little bit with a yellow. What does Slovakia need to do to come back into this now? They got 2 power-ups remaining on the map, NVC.
Well, they need to get a clue. I mean, the problem they have is they're not in holding red armor, so they're always going to be at disadvantage trying to stack a player as they push in towards battlesuit. And this is the last. I mean, I said the last one was the last, but then I got my maths confused. So this next power-up set is really their last chance, and I think they're going to have to get a battlesuit. It has to be clean, and then they're going to have to shut down quad and hold pretty much all of the yellows and the red. Pick up a lot of spawn frags.
Oh, easy.
Wow. Yeah. 5 seconds though.
Trying to have a look at somebody at battlesuit. There's Bab above it, defending with the railgun. Bab's always got immense rail. Maddox manages to somehow, when we weren't watching, move in and grab that quad. So double power for Sweden as they hit the sentry. The 40 frags ahead now. Probably fair to say this map's over and done with. Oh! Don't know how he died there, but did go down. Cycle around, see if we can find the battle suit. There it is. Puri. One power remaining, and it's just going to be too much to force Slovakia to get back now. Frags are important though. If you're going to go to a 3rd map, decide who gets to eliminate first, or who picks the map essentially.
Also good for little brownie points, so you're not too shaken after a heavy defeat. Which this is actually, I mean the scores would show a heavy defeat, but it's been quite close from what I've seen.
Yeah,
it's gradually
it's
increasing.
like you with the bad luck. As soon as you joined, it all fell apart for Slovakia.
Yeah. None of Slovakia are positive nets this game, this map. Closest is Yoko with -6 at the moment.
I mean, the skill level that these players play at though is miles apart. Most of Slovakia play at lower division teams. All of Sweden play at top level. Eurocup, ESL, EMS teams. So it's not really comparable, the experience. Only Yoko.
Well, last battlesuit. He's going to let that to his teammate Dibby. Oh my days!
God. It's almost like he did that on purpose.
I think I need to sign up for Sturmy School and some lessons, or maybe cooler lessons, and figure out how to get away from that battlesuit. We've seen a few fails this game, whether it's Dibby or Maddox or Puri. But fun, of course. Being serious.
This defeat will actually probably put Slovakia out of the running to qualify. Although there's still a second map, which I just totally forgot about for a second there.
Red wins.
Oh, look at that. Dibby then, the most aggressive player on the team, I think. He got the most power-ups. Coming out on top there for Sweden in terms of frags. Not massive frags. So yeah, the other teams in this group, Serbia, Slovakia,
Vote now.
and Slovenia. I don't know how you get a group with 4 nations beginning with the letter
Vote
S.
passed.
How does that happen?
Wow.
How do they manage to conspire to have Poland and Russia in the same group again, UK and Hungary in the same group again, and then this group? Who knows, eh? So, teams look like they're going to remain the same. Bab, Puri, Maddox, Dibby, Wizian, Matod, Rindo and Yoko. NVC, Purgatory, 2 power-ups, 2 yellows, red and a Mega Health this time, all of the weaponry available. Why don't you just give us a little overview of the map and how you think it is played, or maybe should be played?
Well, I mean, from my personal opinion and from playing, a few games on here, I would say the team's going to be looking to hold red, but not necessarily stay in red. They want to be holding the upper level, so you've got the rocket launcher almost directly above you, and just a bit further along you've got the railgun. If you can control those 2 weapons, that's 2 of the most powerful in the game. Obviously then you have the decision between battlesuit and quad. Most teams will, I guess, go for quad out of habit. And usually you see one of the teams just almost leave battlesuit and it's just picked up by whoever's around there, and I don't personally think that's the way to do it. Maybe both teams just sort of like allocate one player to go to there, and that's the reason you sort of don't see a full team push on it. But I think that's what you're going to see. I think you're going to see the majority of members attacking quad, with just the battlesuit picked up by, maybe a one-on-one fight over there, with the red and upper level by that red and rocket, the most important sort of area. Would you agree?
No.
No?
Yes.
I guess you've got the Mega Health as well.
Well, the people that control the red generally control the Mega Health, and moving out just high above the red where we sort of are there, and above the Mega is the key to the map.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to be able to show, just like, you can pretty much hold W from the upper level and you can go straight across the map, and you got access to everything I've just said, but obviously I'm not controlling the stream.
No. You will be soon though, eh?
Come Wednesday.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, I think this map has a lot to develop. It's a new map to Quake Live. Well, when I say new, it's been like 6 months or something, but relatively speaking, most of the maps are from Quake 3, so they've had a lot of playtime and a lot of tactics developed, whereas this is evolving every day. Let's see how these 2 teams play it as we
No
go
changes
live.
to either lineup, of course.
Following
Same
back.
teams.
Misses out on the red armour. It's probably one of the worst spawns you can get, actually, what he got. But he should have just dropped on the Mega. That'd be his probably closest bet to getting something. Anyway, he does go down to Rindo. And Rindo's in this red with a teammate at the moment. Slovakia 2-0 up even.
Yeah, Bab's going to be the guy for Sweden. He looks like he's going to wait for the suit, so I'm going to watch that whilst you switch over to quad, perhaps.
Yeah, or Rindo does have a nice stack. And they move to quad, in fact. Slovakia. I'd say they have is pretty secure if it spawns anytime soon.
Yeah, well, you got Bab and Puri over by the suit. In comes Jocko with that rocket over here, though. It could be Slovakia here. We got rocket on rocket.
Wow, Sweden -1, Slovakia 5. There you go, the quad is picked up. Oh, straight into the nades. Oh, not again. Oh dear, what's happened to the battle suit? There it is.
Bab has it, I think.
His teammate just getting in his way slightly there, but he's got a very good armour stack to work with. Probably going in the wrong direction to get any frags, but Mega Health will be up soon. Battlesuit runs fully out.
I think he perhaps ended in the wrong position. Maybe obviously needed to help Puri out red a bit more, but
Right.
the less Puri to take that red, so he has denied it from Slovakia at least. Sorry, Dis.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that when you've got an undeveloped map, people aren't quite sure what the best routes are with power-up runs. And over time they become more and more efficient with them. They work out where players spawn and congregate. So I guess it can be forgiven for trying to chase shadows. But you should always have a primary objective in your mind when you run a power-up, and it isn't just to get frags, it is to win over areas. Bab just playing this rail side of the map. Interesting strat from Sweden. Looks like they commit like 2 people to railish, and
2 people to red.
yeah. I guess if you
I just think by doing that, they're leaving, you know, the upper level bounce pad just near red armor above Manga a bit too open. And we saw there Slovakia were able to pick up a couple of frags. Maybe we need to spread up a little bit.
I'm gonna
spread out.
just leave on Bab, seeing his power-ups are about to spawn, and he is at Battlespook. Both spawn exactly the same time, 5 seconds to go. So Bab looks to have this pretty secure, although if he's not careful he's going to miss out on it. Matod, oh, good play from Bab to take out Yoko. Matod did get the quad, he only had a pummel out, so I don't know what's happened to him there.
Impressive.
To red here, Matod. Gonna just miss out on red as Puri picks up that frag. Now, really, Sweden doing exactly what I said earlier on, you know, holding just above red, holding the red, 1 player going to suit, and the rest of them trying to commit to quad.
How would you counter that kind of power-up attack then? Maybe
Better?
commit more people to Battlesuit?
I think you sort of have to you have to communicate with your team on how good your stacks are. If your stacks are pretty terrible, you know, it might be worth giving up the quad and just making sure you get that suit just for 1 run. And, you know, if it doesn't work, go back to normal. At 25-25, what they're doing, too shabby. Either team.
What I've seen in a lot of matches is the guys that get quad generally get killed pretty quick. It's such an open area, you take a lot of damage getting quad, unless you really rock solid defend it and well, basically kill the opponents before the quad. That's pretty much your only opportunity to get a quad out alive, whereas Battlesuit, pretty much uncontested, it's a lot easier to hold. And it survives a lot longer. So maybe the primary power-up on this map is actually Battlesuit.
Yeah, I just think, you know, if you're going to secure Battlesuit, right, you know, you have to be as together as a team as you push an area, because if you start spreading out, that quad, being such an open map, is just going to be able to pick you apart one by one, so, you know, you've got to sort of follow your Battlesuit back into red armor almost, so, you know, you have that wall of defense.
We are on Puripov in this red armor. It has the rockets and LG in hand. But he's missed out on the quad. He's almost forgotten there, in fact, by
Double
Sweden.
quad, double
Both power-ups, yeah. Interesting. Rindo dropped a weapon there. Maddox not even watching. I think the quad's in the lower area, and that's why.
Yeah, but you know this has happened, not because Sweden have not gone for any of them, but B, because Bab is obviously their Battlesuit guy, and was nowhere to be seen, so the battle suit effectively was the one that's going to hurt them the most there.
There you go, Rindo just runs down the power up. He's actually had an excellent period of play there. It does eventually go down to Puri. Puri famous as being one of the top players in Quake 2. Also played Quake 4.
And Quake Live in about 5 different nations. Nobody actually knows where he's from anymore.
And a slender advantage. This is Sweden's map pick. Now, I would guess they've picked this because they're confident about winning any map, and they just want to practice this map maybe. I mean, I think this has the potential as a map to turn into the new DM6. Right, everybody pretty much likes it, and it generally gets played in most matches at some point. Yoko goes down to a direct rocket from Puri. He's got a very low amount of health. He's done some excellent work. Gets another frag. Following Rindo now. He's got the red armor pickup. He's going to lose a fair bit of it going up that bounce pad though.
Doesn't matter though, Dibby is helping him out by shooting his own teammates.
It is power up time, and here we go. They've committed to battle suit. I think that's wise. Make sure you get... Make sure you get one of the power-ups. Oh, there's Quad coming through the teleporter. Nice rocket! Second rocket takes out Puri. And there you go. Battlesuit just so strong against Quad. It's one of the reasons why I think it's got an advantage to go for that power-up. Maddox going down point-blank range rocket. And Slovakia again control this red armor.
Looks like Rindo just trying to get a time on that railgun, perhaps. Beat his way around with the suit and then to peek again. I'm really amazed Slovakia are keeping up. I mean, I suppose Sweden are missing Sparty and maybe a few other names that are not currently playing Quake Live at the moment, but still, you know.
Well, they've got still not exactly rubbish players. Exactly. Top division players playing in the highest leagues. 8 minutes played and Slovakia are still in it. 4 frags is the difference. As Wizian takes over this red room, he's got the shaft. Red's going to be up in 5 seconds. In fact, if he delayed it, it might be a little bit more useful for the power up. It's going to be a very last second grab and run if they want to get their next red. Might be better just to back off. Yeah, Wizian goes down to Puri, but leave that red armor and almost trick Sweden into waiting for it. When the power-ups are up, Puri getting a time on that mega health. He's moving to the quad area now. Will Sweden get the quad damage this time? It looks like they will with Puri. Bab manages to get the other power-up, the battle suit, for Sweden, and well, Slovakia, I don't know what they did there. They weren't really seemingly either. Yoko warping away, hitting the pummels. Matod with the shotgun won't take out the battlesuit. You just see how good having battlesuit is. I wish I could run around in battlesuit all the time. You'd never die. Direct rocket hits him as well, and he's still alive.
I have to say, now they've got the nerfs on both the machine gun and shotgun, it doesn't eliminate that risk of you taking massive damage from the suit as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if battlesuit soon is perhaps definitely the go-to power-up. Both of them. Just have to shut down that quad early.
Sweden have extended their lead. Almost 20 frags now. From 4, let's remember. So the double power up really helping them out. Puri still controlling this red armor. Every time Sweden have had it, it's just been Puri there. into this lower area for the Mega Elf. He's not pressured at all. Not really sure where Slovakia are on the map. Matod moving in. He's obviously got time on the Mega. But they've just committed 2 players there. Yoko as well, going down to Puri. Didn't really dish out any damage and a bit of a waste. And already we've moved round onto the next power-up. So Quad just 1 second ahead of Battlesuit.
Bob was over by that suit earlier, yeah, he's still over there now.
Oh my god, Slovakia. Good defensive play. But Bab's getting the Battlesuit pretty easily. Matod now with the Quad, so Slovakia did a very good job on that power up, and they needed to after losing Battlesuit. Gets effectively baited in there though, I'm afraid, as Bab takes full advantage.
Yeah, again though, it's the same case with Battlesuit. Eventually, it just seems to be one team that actually cares about it. There's only Bab there, and you know, you're gifting them 1 power up, and then it just becomes a case of, can you make it 2, or is it going to be 1-1?
I mean, traditionally, the Battlesuit in Quake Live has been there to counter the Quad. The Quad will get the frags, the Battlesuit will kill the Quad, and the Battlesuit will help you win areas and control them. It's not necessarily there to get the frags. As you said before, on an open map like this, that's going to favour Quad getting loads of frags, but with the fact that Quad's such an open position, we rarely see it get out of that area against 2 competent teams. And the Battlesuit seems to be a bit forgotten, and seems to be an area you can defend and have a stacked player actually win the Battlesuit. Right, I'm going to switch away from Bab. Just follow Jocko for about 10 seconds till I have to switch off him because of his lag. Wow. Takes out Maddox.
That's one of the things we've got to be looking forward to DreamHack, whether we play or commentate this, is that there are going to be no warpers. There will be TDM just coming down to who are the better teams.
Yeah.
Not as the better ping.
Well, it's an interesting problem warping. I mean, some people can play with it, some people can't, some people can play against it, others can't. Quad's going to be up in 3 seconds. Dibby takes the Battlesuit this time for Team Sweden. Rindo, the Quad, they might meet each other. Let's have a look. Maddox, let's go down to the shaft. Very quickly.
There's not for 20 seconds.
Taking machine gun bullets from the back, but he's not really looking around. Oh my god, almost ambushed by Maddox and managed to get away with it, but dropped off. And Bab got the machine gun kill.
Yep, similar story to last map, 20 frag difference with around about 16 minutes left. It was this next power up on the last map that took it to around about a 40 difference, so hopefully Slovakia don't meet the same fate and can do something in this next 60 seconds that will allow them to at least get the Battlesuit this time, because that seems to be what's hurting them the most. You're going to have to commit someone there to stop Bab.
Yeah, that time they did of course get the Quad, and it looked like Sweden had to commit. I think they had 3 players there, or maybe just 2. Well, at least 2 at the Battlesuit. So they obviously felt some threat of losing it, and Dibby took it instead of Bab this time. Sweden hit the century. Oh, Yoko just saving that Mega Health. Seconds until the Battlesuit, 4 seconds ahead of Quad. It's almost at the time where Battlesuit can get to Quad. If Quad gets delayed any more, we could see a threat. There's 3 power-ups left, this one up in 7 seconds, Battlesuit.
5 minutes.
Doesn't have a rocket launcher though, so he's definitely going to not be able to get to Suit. Suit's taken by Bab, 100, very stacked for it. Window 66-26, now he's stuck in this area. Gonna pick up the rail frag. Mega's up for him as well, saved by Matod. Now needs to perhaps push through, be careful of that LG.
Oh,
Excellent.
that did so much damage, that shaft in his back. Just picked up Mega, bearing in mind, and he was practically dead within a couple of seconds. Bab did take him out. Excellent work on the Swede 11. Impressive. So him, he's always got such a good rail as Bab. 64% rail.
I think he's a good all-round player. I've seen his LG this game. He's definitely been locked on. Player that hasn't really stopped playing since early Quake Live. Seems to improve.
Was a national team player in Quake 3.
Don't want a nice little win at the moment, like I'm just following him. Only 8 health though.
Switch around. Follow Maddox for a bit. See what he can do.
Still holding this 20 frag lead though, Disrepute, so maybe, you know, it's still possible Slovakia. Around this time it was about 40, 30 frags or so. DM 14.
I mean, if it was to end like this, obviously Slovakia would be disappointed in losing, but at the same time, Sweden would be disappointed. They'd be expected to win this match, and this is their map pick, and Sweden have a history of absolutely destroying their opponents, and 20 frags wouldn't be much of a scoreline to brag about, would it? Definitely wouldn't have me worrying about drawing Sweden in the playoffs.
See, we got Battlesuit in 4. Looks like Slovakia are going to commit to quad again. Doesn't look like they want to change it. Bab again taking it for free. 150 is coming charging. Going to meet the quad very early. Actually, he's going to go for the red first. Could be a smart move if you can pick it up.
Oh, good dodging by Matod originally on the rocket. Almost hit him in the face.
Why did you switch to shotgun?
Oh, don't know why he did that. Matod just a little bit flat-footed, you want?
Yeah,
say.
I mean, before I would have said switching to shotgun and then back to LG would have been good because that shotgun would have pushed him way away. But now,
well, there's an argument to say in that situation as well. You're probably not going to kill the Battlesuit, right? You're in a bad position for it, so you might as well just run off and try and get some more frags on the teammates. As the Battlesuit's going to chase you anyway, it won't be doing much. And if something's chasing you and running it against an LG, you've got more chance of killing it anyway, so...
Well, this is move it or lose it time now for Slovakia. They have to move someone into that Battlesuit. It has to be to destroy Bab, pre-suit, and then pick it up. Otherwise they're going to have no chance. They're going to have a minute to pick up 20 frags, and you know they're going to have to get the suit. They're going to have to send 3 people to get quad and hope to get that as well. Otherwise it is going to be good game Sweden.
Yoko moving in with the warp. Yeah, seemed to have some kind of time on red as he was careering in for the grab, but it does miss out. Did go down, and Puri's got that red armor. In fact, Puri just stacks up and waits around Battlesuit. That might be ideal. Yeah, look at this. 10 seconds.
19 frag difference. Yoko's there for the suit.
Puri's so stacked, there's no way you won't get this.
Doesn't have to jump for it and hope. No, he's just going to leave it.
Sweden, I think, did the right thing, and 3 of them committed to the Battlesuit to make sure they got that. Dibby managed to grab the quad as well, so...
Yeah, I get it. Would you think that was good prediction, that, you know, Slovakia were going to commit people to suit?
Well, I mean, they have to, really. They had to take both power-ups, so they had to split it. But if you're going to play safe ever, if you're in the last minute, you're winning by 20 frags, and you think there's a possibility they could come back, it is always better to try and commit and make sure you get 1 power-up. Now, Battlesuit's a safer power-up, so commit 3
Surprise
to
them as well.
Yeah, it's the only time in the match Sweden have committed 3
More than
people.
2.
Yeah.
This one is going to end though. 137 to 107, so closer scoreline than DM14, but Sweden still going to take that one by 30 frags and take it in 2.
Yep. It's probably expected, but I mean, Slovakia did a very good job of keeping it relatively and respectably close.
Yeah, I mean, main problem there, of course, was, you know, Bab taking so many suits for free, and I think any team that has to play Sweden in the future and has watched this,
Like the UK? Yeah.
like The UK, yeah, you boys. I'm sure you'll be aware of that and perhaps try shut Bab down.
Okay, so thanks for joining us and good